been a while. I guess I should go in the kitchen and see what's up. To the kitchen. I walk into the kitchen to find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. Did we see her? Or was she just yelling and I'm assuming she's calmer? I raise an eyebrow at Joseph. The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Oh! This is one of the twins. Where's Christian? He ran off. Christy dips a spoon into the brownie batter and gives it a taste. Dad, it's too sweet. You're too sweet. You looking at me? You're so sweet, me. I might have to water you down with spiders. Ew, he's that dad. Not spiders. He's tickling her. Between the laughing and screaming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl is locked in place. This man's a professional child wrangler. There. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes. Save me from the spiders. This is a different child. This is a different child. Because a minute ago, that was a horror child. This is like... not. Spoon Duel, the Spider King, Renegade option. Ooh. I do love a Renegade option. But I also kind of want a Spoon Duel with Joseph. Because I feel like it'd be really cute. What's the move here? Are we spoon dueling or are we renegades today and we're off the line? What's the flex? What's the move? Dun, 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 dun. Renegade for life. TM. Spoon. We have a straight tie. Straight tie. All right. Renegade it is. Sorry, spoons. Why would you do that? You can't take it back. Do we have to go back now? We should do both of them. I'll go back in a second. I'll see what happens here. I'm working with the spiders the whole time. No! They bought my allegiance with the promise of flies. All hail the spiders. He continues to tickle her. After a few seconds, he relents and puts Christy down. She immediately retreats behind his leg where she watches me quietly. Don't you want to bake with Sam? Vigorously shakes her head. It must be my allegiance with the house tickler spider. Are you sure? You'll get first dibs on the best piece of brownie. No. Sparkle pony? What the heck's a sparkle pony? Oof. Looks like it hurts. You don't want to bake with Dad now? You want to play with Sparkle Pony? Hold on. Alright, we're gonna go back. What happens if I go back to the kitchen sequence? Okay. Twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Alright, let's find out what Spoon does for us. Spoon duel. I grab a wooden spoon and point it at in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast. Okay, Sam the Valiant. Let's see what you've got. Ooh. You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand. They're just in it. This is roleplay. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. Have you come to squash me, knight? Or have you merely fallen into my web? I feel like he would do the voice. I feel like he would. I'm no mere fly, Spider King. Now on guard! Mock duel with the two biggest looking spoons in the room. Eventually I strike a killing blow in the invisible heart between his arm and his body, and Joseph recoils in horror.
Oh, Kirk Douglas!
Did you say, oh, Kurt Douglas? I hate this man. Blast, I am defeated. You could never best be Spider King, for I have the power of... I sneak a taste. The magic... Oh man, that is way too sweet.
Oh.
Alright. I think I've won her affection, which I definitely do not want to be on the wrong side of her. And then she flees. Hey, wait, do you want to bake brownies with us? Oh, she leaves anyway. Is he gonna be disappointed away? Sparkle Pony? Confused? You don't want to bake with Dad now? You want to play with Sparkle Pony? Yes. Okay, go. Man, I was trying to stop his disappointment more than anything. But like, I'm glad to not be her enemy, because I feel like Christian would have come out of nowhere and shanked me later. So, we've alleviated that. Ahead. He tasted again, face twisting. And that is way too sweet. So it made that crash.
Hey.
Egg beaters on linoleum. It's my new techno single. Oh, I get it. It's his techno single song. I still haven't thought of a B-side. This man's old. There's just one song on each side of the fucking tape. It's got a... Yeah, he wasn't disappointed. Fair. He was just confused. It's got a sticky sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout, and I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it. We need a fresh start. So it's just gonna be us. I'm glad it's not his kids. I cannot handle them. Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so we'll probably be fine. His optimism. Yeah, probably. He's gonna wing the heck out of this. You've baked a cake from a box before, once. How hard could this be? Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock. He's making a side B. Mario Batali, save me. Joseph and I set to work cracking the eggs and mixing the things and then pouring the things according to how we assumed the back of the box would tell us to. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies. Phew. Phew. Wait. Joseph has a little dot of... No! This is a romance game, but I keep forgetting it. So he's got a small dot of batter on his nose. Wow, Sam, way to use those dad skills. I bet you've baked a few boxes in your time. His nose. Joseph.
Oh.
All we have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila, duty done.
Oh.
Now help me find Christy. Keep your eyes out for a pony that sparkles. Joseph, hold still. Am I making the moves? Thumb in position. And got it. Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing? This man's married. No, I don't support cheaters. Are you getting a divorce from your wife before we date? Because, like, it's a thing for me. Is he blushing? Is he gonna kiss me? What's that noise? Oh, thanks. No problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter. Is he watching me this whole time? Look at his little sweat.
Oh.
I got this man stuttering. We should find Christy. Yes, we should. Do that, Sam. Is he in love with me? I think he's in love with me. Am I the drama? I think I'm the drama. Joseph quickly composes himself. All right, she can't be far. You take the delta position and I'll watch your... You'll watch my six? Are we talking butts again? Do you even know what that means?
Wink.
He just said wink. Wink. Alpha Tango Sparkle. Roger, Roger. Roger, Roger. I can't believe I said that. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me. Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car. Huh? Are we going to the bake sale today? We're not taking the entire brood, okay. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing. Wow, this place is packed. Is this packed? There are a few people milling about. Must be a value pack. Terrible. If you can count a city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as pack. Did we make up the entire population of the city? Because he just said if you can count the city's population on your fingers and toes. He does really like roleplay. That's why him and Damien get along well. Why do you think Damien dresses like that? Because he knows his side boyfriend likes it a lot. I still want to come back to this because we've got 7 dads, plus each of them have at least 1 kid. We've got Mr. Vega's 1 child, at least 1 child for Damien. I've got 1. That's both of my hands, right? And so we've only got 10 more options. He's got 4 kids, and then Matt has a daughter, and then Brian has a daughter, and Robert has to have at least 1 child. That only leaves 3. Oh, and Mary, we already know about Mary. That only leaves 2 other people in this entire town, if you can count, or city, I'm sorry, which is not true. This would not be a city. Based on, like, size population requirements for a city, this would not be what we'd call a city. Overthinking things again, but it's fine. Point. Christy rocks out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? I want to sell brownies. You didn't even help bake them. Are you an entrepreneur or a doctor? Okay, let's set up. I want to see Mom. I don't think the statement's going to go over well. She's down by the other row of tables helping with another group. Want to go over there and tell her I said hi? They're communicating through their children. Not a good look. Mom. Joseph seems unconcerned. A surprise twist. Does she always run that fast? Excellent. Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be. These knees are not what they used to be. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that where it is. I'm just gonna leave that where it is. He said it, not me. I remember when Amanda was her age. I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds. Great age to deal with. With Christy gone, Joseph and I arrange all of the baked goods on the table and settle in. Thank you. I'm usually terrible. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods? Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has strong feelings about snitches. I don't think that that's true, but he is correct. Snitches do get stitches, and I appreciate that. I don't like the fact he had to bring religion back into it, but it's his thing, and I have to let it happen. Does he actually? This man is winging it. This man has no idea. I don't even think he's read the Bible. I think he honestly just makes stuff up as he goes. He's like, I don't know. I don't know. I love it. That's terrible. And immediately eats a brownie. I think I like that better. I like the idea that he's a youth minister without ever actually having read the Bible. He's just making stuff up as he goes. Looks like some other stalls are selling drinks, little handmade crafts, and other sweets. Somebody brought a soft serve ice cream machine. I gesture to it. Who are we supposed to compete? How are we supposed to compete with that? Please. This isn't my first time to the rodeo. The bake sale rodeo. I don't like the specification. There's actually no rodeo here. It's just a bake sale. This man's a dork. He's just role-playing a Christian. No! No! You know what? I don't like it. I love it. Now he's trying to roleplay a cowboy, but it's not going well. Or maybe a rodeo clown. I'm not sure. I think you and I put together, you can make one pretty convincing argument for those brownies, don't you? You and I put together? What's he trying to say? Oh yeah? I hope so. I sneak another brownie to ease your fear of public interaction. No, come on, we got this. Oh yeah. We high five. He loves me. Oh, we high five. Yeah. If you bake it, they will come. I like that. I know that the quote isn't from Eight-Legged Freaks, but they use it in Eight-Legged Freaks, and it goes with the spider role-playing motif we were doing earlier. It's not long before we have our first customers. Okay, I guess literally the dads make up the entirety of the city population. The dads and their children are the entire city's population. Hey, dude. Hiya. Matt. Carmencita. Great to see you guys out here.
Hey.
Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. Are you hiring? I know this is a video game, but sir, are you hiring? Joseph leans close to me. Leans close to me. What do you have to say? This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. Now we're co-conspirators? So what recipe did you use for these brownies? Don't say you use the box recipe. Don't say you use the box recipe. Okay, so we can't say we use the box recipe because technically that's not true. Because the box it wasn't there. I don't like it's just how Nona used to make. It's too close to Nani and I got trauma around that. So we improvised. I just let the baking spirit come through me, you know. The baking spirit. God, now I'm role-playing a Christian. A little bit of flour here, a pinch of salt there. It's sort of like interpretive dance, but with cooking. Interpretive cooking. Yes, he liked that. Again. Love with me. You can never make the same thing twice. Every batch is special. There will never be another batch of brownies with the exact flavor sensation that these have right here. Improvised. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Matt.
Hey.
All right. We'll take 2. Actually, we'll take 3. I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customer walks away. See? Not so hard. But are you? Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually another familiar face pops up. What can I say? I'm trouble with a capital T that rhymes with P and stands for pool. Oh god, it's Brian. Close enough. Can we interest you two in one of our fine sweets and treats? Sweets and treats? That's adorable, Joseph. You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. I'm not sure how many we made, but I mean, yeah, go for it, but also save some for everybody else. Must resist urge to be competitive. Don't say you could eat 11. Why is she staring like that? She just... Let the man have his brownies. We're trying to just sell them. That's the important part. So we'll put you down for 10? Ha, better make it just 2. 1 for me and 1 for Daisy. Coming right up. You excited for youth group movie night, Daisy? Yeah, what's the movie? She looks like she's stoned on edibles. Like, that's what she's giving. Like, she had a brownie from another stall, and it was just a fucking edible. Like, I can't be the only one seeing it. It's a surprise! Joseph leans over to me. Another conspirator moment. It's the Fast and the Furious. He is role-playing a Christian. He has no idea. Really?
Oh, yeah.
If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones. This man has no idea what he's talking about. Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy. I made sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock. These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no time. Wait, what happened to the pews? Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck. I hate that. I would have gone for Young Man and the Sea, but I can respect that.
Oh.
Speaking in minstrel terms, Ernest is hard to reach. I don't feel like it's a minstrel because those are like the minstrel. I don't have dyslexia, but I can't read. It's fine. Ernest is hard to reach. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd. Good God, Joseph. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work.
Aye.
It is. But it's worth it. Did you just say I? But it's worth it.
Oh.
Although, sometimes I wish... Never mind. We're gonna find out that Joseph didn't want to do this at all. I feel like Mary roped him into it. Ministrel. Stroll? Ministrel? So not minstrel. Not like periods, but like the minstrels that were like performers back in the early days of like cinema was what I meant. Not like minstrel, like M-E-N, but like the M-I-N. But it's minstrel. You know what? I don't care. I don't go to church. Does not matter to me. I can look like an idiot while doing this. It's fine to me. It's really silly, but do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics, drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on a hammock, you know, basically live out a Jimmy Buffett song? You inviting me on a tropical vacay with you, Joseph? Because I'll go. Also, Ocean again? Anybody? He's a werewolf. Joseph, I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville.
Oh.
One day, my friend, one day we'll be on island time. This man is asking me to marry him and retire to some island. This is happening so fast. I didn't prepare. I'm not packed yet. We make a couple more sales to our more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig. He hates his family. Like, and no shade, his family's terrible. Like, okay, Christine, away from her twin brother, decent. And probably each of his kids individually, but I really think it might be Mary's influence. I don't like her. You know, she just seems like a dirtbag. She's cheating behind his back. Not saying that cheaters should cheat because they're being cheated on. Or, not saying you should cheat because you're being cheated on. But, like, he's gonna be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself, to see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar.
Oh.
Are you sure you're ready for this? I mean, I did live with this man at one point. We go way back. I got this. Oh. Craig jogs up to our table with Briar and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're gonna sell them on brownies too. Probably won't be able to sell the baby. She's impossible to read. You know, I'm not wrong. It all comes down to Craig. Hey, bros. Hi, Uncle Joseph. Oof, Uncle. Hi, Amanda's dad. Thanks, Hazel. Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know. Remember that one time? You can't spell diet without die. Tempt him. Ooh, these are some good options. I kind of want to know what happens if I say all of them, but I don't want to keep going back. It feels disingenuous. Remember that one time? You can't spell diet without die or tempt him. Am I tempting enough to Craig? I mean, he did kiss me on the forehead, I think. God, in my imagination, it was definitely on the lips. But I think it was on the forehead. Just save and call it quits right here? Or just like save in general and just try all the options? No, it feels disingenuous to do all of them though. I want to see if I can be tempting. The second thing, you can't spell diet without die. Okay, we're gonna start with tempt him, and then we'll see what result that gets us, and then we'll decide whether or not we want to do him again. You know, Craig, if you really wanted to, you could hit a couple of these stalls and craft yourself a brownie sundae. Get some soft serve, a brownie from your good friend Sam. I think there's a table down there that's selling freshly baked cookies hot out of the oven. Treat yourself. You deserve it. That's a tempting offer, Sam, but I've got some chia mango pudding at home that I'm actually pretty excited about. I'm gonna have to pass. Do him again? Did I say that? Whoops. Was a Freudian slip. Suit yourself. No, I've disappointed Joseph. We're loading. Yeah, okay. Okay, fine. Alright. I think the you can't spell diet without die is pretty good. Hear me out for a second. When you really think about it, our existence is meaningless and all of this is terrible. Yeah. Sam, we hurtle through lives in our flesh prisons that we never asked to be born into, submitting ourselves to the daily terrible calamity of simply having to get out of bed in the morning. This is too much of my reality. I don't like this. Existential crisis? Life is tedious, painful, altogether tiring. Rare moments of goodness are fleeting. So we look up to the sky and ask ourselves, is there any happiness in this godforsaken rock? Yes, there is. I don't know. They're called brownies, and you should buy some.
Oh, man.
We're gonna go now. No, Craig hates. Wait. What's Joseph gonna say about that?
Yeah.
You gave him the nihilistic pitch at a bake sale being held by a religious organization. He's so mad. No. Unfortunately, I think that our first option might have been the best. In front of the kids, too, really. I'm not sure we can get Craig to buy brownies. Remember when we were freshmen? Remember how our next door neighbor pranked us by switching out our laundry detergent with dish soap and how the washing machine exploded with suds? And then we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them, but sprinkling in a high-intensity hot sauce into the mix, and then we watched them cry after eating it. I feel bad but we had to clean up the laundry room ourselves. Anyway, these brownies are like that, but without the hot sauce. Maybe you should get one more, for old time's sake.
I don't know. Oh.
Well, the girls just want a game. Can we get them to do it? You know what? We'll take one for each of us. Oh my god. Even River?
Oh.
I'll eat hers. Craig really did want these brownies, though. He can't resist. Oh, it was the hearts and the eggplants again. You've got yourself a deal. My entrepreneur self just got me some love from this man. The day winds down and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. Box mix, huh?
Come on.
Ooh, the devil herself. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else than here. Then leave. Why is she pushing on her sternum like that every time? She looks like she's got indigestion, and it's caused from all the hatred. Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes, which is actually, they're just brownies. Man's flustered to be caught cheating. cute. She did not think it was cute. And boring and safe. Ooh. Wow. I don't want to be a marriage counselor, but I feel like I'm about to be told that his marriage is failing and asked for advice. And I'm going to have to be like, sorry, my wife just died. That's how I got out of my marriage. No ideas, but if Mary were to die... Oh, hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me. What's the rookie doing? Rookie? Because I've never been to a bake sale? It's not like they're difficult. I was just hoping to introduce Sam to the rest of the community.
Hey.
Uh-huh. You get a load of this freak show? I can't believe she's actually saying this. I detested her before, but I didn't realize I could hate her more. What? Weird folk is all. Holier than thou types. What the? I thought Mary was the religious freak. Unless she's literally, like, judging them for feeling like they're better than her. And she's like, they're not actually. I don't know how to feel about this. Does she not support him being a youth minister?
Hey.
Don't you think, Sam? Mary, let the kid answer the question. I am not a child. Does she think I'm a child? I'm pretty sure I'm an adult. I've got a daughter that's older than your children. Oof. 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 I think I might need to save again because I'm really worried. I really don't want to upset Joseph with this. I don't think I'm going to call him weird because I feel like that's immediately a no-go. They seem nice. I feel like if I cop out and just shove a brownie in my mouth, he's not going to appreciate that. Maybe Joseph did cheat first. I don't know. I don't really get that vibe. Like, yeah, he's, like, embarrassed around me, but he hasn't been putting any sort of moves on me. You know? And if that's where it's eventually ending up and they're trying to be like, oh, he was the cheater first, I feel like it just wouldn't say, well, I think she just resents him for being, like, safe and normal. She wants, like, dangerous. I'm not saying the weird one. I'm gonna say they seem nice. Okay? That's what I'm gonna do. They all seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's pretty cool, I guess. Mary, can we talk about this later? Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool.
Oh.
Can we please talk about this later? Sure thing, honey bear. Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash.
Hey.
Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here. I hand over the cash we've made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself. Thanks. Now give me your wallet. What? Give me your wallet. You think this church is gonna fix itself? Mary, yeah, I feel like she's just crazy. I think she's just mad. I'm kidding. Sorry, I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. This woman needs help, like professional help. Mary leans in and whispers to me, he's really good at it. Oh, the pretending to be normal thing? He's really good at it. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. I'm really sorry about that. See, I feel like the brownies are a cop-out again. I feel like I should ask him how he's doing. I feel like if I bring attention to, like, her, he's gonna embarrass him. She really likes pushing your buttons, huh? Joseph shrugs. No marriage is perfect. You ready to head out? It's a whole thing. Joseph and I load the folding tables back into the car. Christy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car. She still has to sit in a car seat? How old is that child?
Yeah.
I drop Joseph off in front of his house. Do I walk him to his door? Because I feel like he drove. Like, did we move the car seat from his car into my car? Seems like a lot. A small yard streaks out. Looks like I tuckered you out, huh? I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar. Huh. Ooh. Ha, I won't keep you up then. Thanks for helping me out today. Happy to do it. Also, happy to eat brownies. Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting. A bit less free labor, and I'm sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have to see that. It's fine, really.
Oh.
I know, but first hangout domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me.
Hey.
Let me make it up to you. Next time, it won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun, I promise. He wants to see me again. I'm a little weird about his wife's situation still. I smile. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a cling wrap brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it.
Oh.
It's the last one. You earned it. Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. But, bye. Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, brownie. Eat the brownie now or save it for later. What happens if you save the brownie for later? Does that, like, come back up? Is it important to the, like, the plot of this? Is this brownie? Will Joseph, like, see it and be like, this is a memento to the first time we really hung out together and you got to know a little bit about me? I think I'm a glutton and I'm just gonna eat it now. Knowing full well that this will be my undying. Will feel this later. I step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch. Hey, father unit. Child that I'm required by law to care for. No, it's too late. I ate it already. You don't even know if it's gonna give it to Amanda. Do you want me to go back and give it to Amanda? I don't even know where I was at. What happens if I go back? I have to go out here, I guess. Okay.
Oh.
Alright, let's slide through this.
Good one.
We'll keep it, I guess. Save the brownie for later. This might come in handy down the road. Child that I'm required by law to care for. How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Really? Right. How was the bake sale? Good. I think I could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman. Glad to hear it. So what? Were there any extra brownies? Oh, okay. Or did you maybe sneak one? Or I think for a moment realized that I still have the brownie that Joseph gave me. This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine. Heads up. Alright. It hits the wall behind her and falls to the ground. I mean, at least it didn't hit her in the face. Like, Joseph deadass, like, clocked me in the face with a brownie. Thanks. If you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County? I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark. He did. Do the sharks hunt each other now? First is the worst, second is the best, third is the hairiest one? Did not read that. Oh my god. S-Class.
Never had that much fun in my life. That was awesome. Thank you.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but he's like, I never had that much fun in my life. Thank you. Like, adorable. I hate this man. Oh my god, cargo shorts was like almost perfect. Chef's kiss. I love that. Sordid Pass was also like a 75%. And a solid cool rating of almost 75%. Not too much of a salesman, even though I landed all 3 of the sales possible, somehow not a salesman. Baking, decent. We'll go with like a 60% there, but not a very protective dad, so fair. I still don't understand these numbers. These numbers are the same. Dad points and daddy points are the same. Confusion. And this number still eludes me, but okay.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, who is this? This is you from the past? Alright, we're not getting into time travel tonight. Okay? Is this a dad book page? This is you from the past? DB dad book? Me? What's happening? Okay, yeah, we're not doing the whole time travel. We're calling it. We're saying that's it. Eat plenty of carbs the night before a big game. Important words to live by. Alright. And that was our first date with Joseph. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. He was adorable. He was cute as heck. I was cute as heck. We sold some brownies. We made some brownies. And I don't have a small murder child hating me. So, alright. Good night.